Hello, everybody. This is Rebound Your Health TV with Dr. Zarina. I am back at it. It's been quite a hiatus, and I'm happy to be back with you guys. I'm going to give it a few minutes so we can get our MVPs in the broadcast, and hopefully we'll get right going. I'm about 7 minutes behind due to some technology, as it always likes to introduce itself and participate in our progress here, doesn't it? But definitely I'm going to also try to share this with the other page, the Dr. Zarina page, so you guys can make sure that you are clued in. So once you get into the broadcast, go ahead and say hello so I know you guys are there. I want to make sure that I can definitely engage with you. I'm totally excited to be back. Like I said, it's been quite a minute, and we're going to get into this 80-20 rule, kind of see what my take on it is, and is this even something that we should be considering, or what is it all about? Some of you have heard about it, some of you haven't, but definitely want to be able to. Hi, Tracy. Welcome to the broadcast, Rebound Your Health TV. Mwah. Thank you for joining us. Great to see you. Into the place that, here, Rebound Your Health TV. How was your holiday? How was your new year? How was your everything? We're now in January 2018, which is super exciting to me. How has your holiday been? It's a little bit of delay, but it's all good. I'm going to keep this moving. Hey! Good to see you. Good to see you. Go ahead and invite one person to the broadcast so they can share this information with us. So invite. There should be a link below so that you can invite friends to join into this broadcast. We're actually not going to be here long. I only have 4 tips, but they're actually very important 4 tips, I think, to kind of help get you in the right direction as it relates to your health, it relates to pain, as it relates to weight loss goals, even if that's part of your New Year resolution. Some people call it New Year resolution. It should be really your life resolution. That's kind of how I look at it. I'm not a real big New Year resolution person. How about you? Hi, I see somebody else joined in. I'm not sure who that is, but go ahead and say hello when you join in, and when you get in here, say hello, 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 so we can know who's in here and who's joined us. We're going to probably give it 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes to make sure that everybody that intended to be here can be here, and we'll get going. Going to try to schedule this to the other page as well. There we go. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I see someone there as well. Welcome to the broadcast. Welcome to the broadcast. How's everybody's new year? How's your new year going? Go ahead and chime in and say hello, or MVP in the house, one or the other, because that's what you are. Do hashtag MVP if you're here with us and you're clued in and you can hear me. Put it in the comment section, hashtag MVP, so we know we are ready to go. I'm just going to give it maybe 90 more seconds and we'll get right into it. I see a few more people have joined us, so who else is there? Hi, Anita. Hey, Joe. Hi, Angela. Welcome to the broadcast. Hi, Naima. Welcome to the broadcast. Welcome to the broadcast. Love it. Love it. MVP's in the house. Hashtag MVP if you're here, so we can get into this and kind of see what is this all about, this 80-20. Is it even something that we should even be thinking about? Is it something that can be, helpful at all? Hey there, hashtag MVP. Come on, guys, let me know you're here. And we kind of have about 90 seconds left. There you go. Hashtag MVP is in the house. I see those coming in. Hashtag MVP Onita. Yes, ma'am. We all about that. Most valuable person in 2018, right, and beyond. We're going to get this in. Hi, Ayana. Hashtag MVP if you're in here. And I think that's been about 60 seconds, so we're going to get going. If you hear MVPs with me today, go ahead and please click share or invite somebody here to the broadcast so we can share this information together, okay? But you guys know me. I am Dr. Zarina, also known as Dr. Z, a sports medicine and integrative pain management physician, here to help you rebound your health, here to help you reach your goals as far as your health, and ultimately retain pain freedom. And just pain, obviously, we know. We've had spiritual pain, we've had emotional pain, we've had physical pain. So I try to tap into getting you to understand that you absolutely have to be the MVP of your life. And in order to do that, we have to tap into the mental, the mood, the emotional, as well as the physical, to ultimately get you to that pain freedom and to rebound your health. Don't forget, you can follow me on drzarina.com on Facebook, as well as Instagram. But specifically, if you really are ready to get to that next level as it relates to your health, it may be nutritionally, it may be weight loss, it may be pain, go ahead and click that link below, above, actually in the caption section. That link will give you the link to go schedule your free, yeah, I know, right? You don't come by that too often. Free strategy session, so we can help you get that to that next, regardless of what it is, as it relates to the things that I try to address, that pain freedom, rebounding your health. That's what I'm here for, guys. And it doesn't matter your age, doesn't matter your gender, doesn't even matter your fitness level. Some people think I only treat athletes. I treat athletes, but I also treat wannabe athletes, and also treat people who just want to be have the best health and the best lives and their best bodies, and make sure that their bodies does the things that they needed to do for the longevity of their life. So go ahead, click that caption above. In the caption, it says click here. That link is to help you schedule your free consultation visit, a strategy session to help you and me just direct you to where you want to be. So I'm going to listen. That's going to be the primary thing. I'm going to listen, and then and basically we're going to, in that session, identify what are your biggest issues so that we can get you out of that. 2018 is the best time for it. Does that sound like a plan, guys? Thumbs up, hashtag MVP if that sounds good. Girl, I know about that 80-20 for fundraising. I know that's right. See, Naima, now that's true. And I was going to address that too. I was put that on the end. But in terms of 80-20, it actually does apply to multiple aspects of your life. So I love that you just addressed that. I know that's right. 80-20 fundraising, 80-20 when it comes to many things in our lives. And that's what I was going to jump into actually in a minute. That quite frankly, when it comes to the 80-20 rule, it's mostly a guideline, guys. It's not so much about because none of us really like rules, right? Not really. And sometimes it feels a bit constricting or a bit restrictive or a little just too narrow or too strict for us. And so sometimes that in itself scares people away. And then so they, instead of taking imperfect action, they take delayed they wait on delayed perfection, right? And that's not the idea here either. And the 80-20 rule is also not about being restrictive. The 80-20 rule is not about 80% good and 20% bad. It's not about that either. It's actually not even about all or nothing. That's the thing that I really try to help my patients and clients with when it comes to that, because the perfectionists out there, if you're listening, you can raise your hand and admit it. I definitely fit in that category in some ways, but I'm a recovered perfectionist, I like to say. At least I think I am. But honestly, these ideas of 80-20 rule or guideline really does help you keep things in perspective, helps you keep things balanced, and you don't have to beat yourself up about whether or not you did it perfectly. How many of you guys out there can relate to this scenario? So you made a resolution. Again, you guys know, some of you know at least, I'm not a big resolution person. I kind of like have life goals and life resolutions, right? So if you are a New Year's resolution person, that's completely fine. This still applies to you, but you may be that person, or you know someone does, that they were doing good, then February comes around and something threw them off. And because of that, they say, to hell with it. Oh, well, mess that up, forget about it. I'm already on this path now, so let me just ride this thing out. I'll try again next year. You guys know anybody like that? I know I personally do, and I've encountered them quite a bit. But that's the thing I really chime in. If it's you, you can say me. We're all friends here, and we're here to encourage you. If it's not you, again, you may know somebody that does apply to, and unfortunately, that mindset is what does to get us into this space of, again, the all-in-one self-sabotage, and you ultimately can't reach your goals from that perspective. So this, I would say, 80-20 is not about perfectionism. It's not about an all-in-one, and it's actually not even about you know, 80% good, 20% bad. So let's jump into these 4 tips, okay? Because we're not going to keep you long today. Number 1 tip, and then this is really important. Guys, you know how I am, right? So we really want you to engage, because some of you are going to be watching now and some of you might watch later. And when this is shared, it's really helpful for the other MVPs when they come on to see in the comment section. Hi, Bernetta. Thanks you for joining. Hey, MVP Bernetta. Go ahead and hashtag MVP. Let us know you in the house. We really appreciate your presence here in the Rebound Your Health TV broadcast. But yeah, go ahead and put these tips down. So when I say number 1 tip, I need a few of you MVPs to make sure that you write these tips down for me, because you're really helping the other MVPs that join this broadcast later, so that as they're following along, if they can't, maybe sometimes you guys can't watch it on volume high, right? So watching the caption and the information that you're helping along is really helpful. So number 1, plan your 80-20 guideline out when it comes to the week. For instance, Sunday, that's when you want to start thinking about it. If you ate, and first of all, this 80%, 20%, to give you guys an idea of what this all is about, the 80-20 rule is something that's actually really not new. I'm just kind of giving my take on it, and I'll kind of throw in a couple of tips of if you want to follow this, because it can be quite, it's like in moderation. That's really what it's about, right? You can live in moderation. You can still indulge and enjoy the things that you really enjoy without restricting yourself and kind of feeling like, I'm ultimately going to fail at this because I can't enjoy the things that I like to enjoy. So that's kind of the sense of what the 80-20 is, okay? So really 80% of that, 80-20, plan your 80-20. That's right. Yes, plan your 80-20. So what that means is that your 80% of the week or of that day is going to be highly, highly rich in lean protein, high in vegetables, and high in fruit, and some whole grains. And of that, and then the 20% is those things that you typically know are not highly packed with nutritional value, but you enjoy them, and you kind of would be maybe just not enjoy life and enjoy eating food if you had to completely give up A, B, or C, whatever that is. Matter of fact, I would love to hear from you guys. What in that 20% that you love to indulge, that you feel like, it's probably not the greatest for me, but I really, really enjoy, and I can't imagine living life without. Go ahead and put it in the comment section, guys, and then share that with me. I'll tell you what mine is. My 20% would be, in general, chocolate, right? I love chocolate. And I would probably have to say also certain, like, Mexican food. But the idea of, and I'm going to get to the tip about how to improve these 20% as well, because what I don't want you to think about is the 20% is that the 20% is bad. Okay, that's not the idea here either. It's just about 20% that you can indulge in things that maybe that meal in itself or that snack in itself is not highly nutritionally valuable, but it doesn't mean it has to be completely empty calories either. And and actually, part of that strategy session, when you do click that link above, I will be able to assist you in getting those type of ideas, those type of strategies. You don't have to give up what you love, but there are better ways to indulge what you love without having the guilt, and also without actually adding some nutritional value to that 20% that you love to indulge in, right? Ice cream and chocolate with nuts. Oh yes, that sounds awesome. Chips and French fries. So you're a salty person. Okay, Naima, I hear you on that. So you like salty, a few like the sweet, and that actually is a telltale sign too. You don't want to deprive yourself of that in a general sense, because your body actually does want that for a reason. It does want it for a reason. And the other part of that 20% actually is that eventually, as you continue to eat, mostly 80% of your diet is rich in the protein and veggies, lean protein, veggies, and fruit. What you notice is that 20%, which goes to tip number 2, here, write this down for me, guys. Tip number 2, don't use the 20% if you don't have to, if you don't need it, if you don't want it. It's there, but doesn't mean you have to use it. So tip number 2 is don't use the 20% if you don't need to. That actually is tip number 2. Why? Hi, Michael. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to the broadcast. Why? And I also like chocolate protein shakes. Yeah, and it totally gives you that fix, right? And the idea about that chocolate milkshake that you like that's protein is that you get the taste that your body and that you really desire, but you've got some added benefits by having it being some protein in there, right? And I'm assuming healthy protein. But yeah, don't use that 20% if you don't have to. So for instance, a good example again is that you all week you've been killing it. You said, I was going to wait till the weekend to use that 20% because I really wanted to indulge in some chocolate mousse cake. I don't know, right? Just made something up. But then you come Saturday where you was going to indulge in that, but you just don't really have the desire, but you kind of like, I'm going to use it because I have it. Don't sabotage your situation. If you don't, because what you will, your body will start to do, and this is just science, as you continue to pack your food in your body with that 80% of high vegetables and protein, lean protein and fruit, you will have a less and less desire. Your body desires that highly salty or highly sweet foods actually over time. So that's actually a good thing. And then you can gradually, it doesn't become so much about I'm going to definitely eat that 20% at the end of the week, right? It's just that it's there. And what you're going to start to find is that your body is going to appreciate it, and you're going to see the fat burning from you a lot easier, and so on and so forth, okay? So that was tip number 2. Somebody get that tip number 2 in there for me. Don't use the 20% if you don't have to. I don't know if y'all didn't write that down because you didn't like that tip. But it's actually an important tip for you to keep in mind because it also continues to help you think about it in moderation and not so much in terms of a rule. So if you look at a rule, it's more of a guideline, right? Like I said, so if the 20% is there, you feel like it's a rule that I have to eat it. I have to eat that, you know, they call them supersize. Do they say supersize still? I don't even know. Do they say supersize at fast food places? I don't have to eat that supersized meal because it was there. But that's really important that you kind of appreciate and think about it from the perspective that eventually as you continue to eat these lean proteins and highly packed nutrients with the vegetables and the fruit, that your body just doesn't even crave it really like that. And that's completely fine, okay? So that's number 2. Number 3 is include exercise. The 80-20 rule when it comes to your food is medicine part of that, right? It doesn't mean that you negate or you neglect the exercise. And you guys know me, I'm huge on being efficient with my time because I'm super busy. I wear a lot of hats just like you all do. Honey, Ayana is on it. Yes, she is. I love it. As you are, I love it. Love it. Yes, number 2. So number 3 is don't neglect the exercise, okay? That's part of the 80-20 because in order for us to reach our goals, our fitness goals, our pain freedom goals, our weight loss goals, you have to incorporate physical activity because what that is going to do is actually help burn that fat and also burn the calories. And it's all about really, I mean, people say there's calories in, calories out. If you eat more calories than you burn, you won't reach your goals. That's just, again, science. So what we do have to appreciate is that a lot of times with our vegetables and our lean protein and our fiber, and our fruits and vegetables, is they're packed with valuable nutrients and minerals and vitamins and such, but they don't have empty calories. And our bodies can truly use that as fuel to burn and to build muscle. That's what we want. And then as we build muscle, guys, some of you know this, some of you don't, but my MVPs, that's what we're talking about this. We want to educate you. Hi, Maisha. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to the broadcast. We want to make sure that you know that also the more muscle you build, the more body burns fat. And you can even do that at rest, which is why I have a huge I guess interest, and I have a huge pull, if you will, towards HIIT exercise routines, which we did a video on that, and you can go to YouTube channel Rebound Your Health TV with Dr. Zarina to find that video where we discussed the HIIT routine, which stands for high intensity interval training, which in so many words is allows you to work exercise in a shorter amount of time, but the burn that you get in the fat burning properties of that workout is greater or definitely equal to that of if you were running for 45 minutes on a treadmill. So if you can cut that exercise down to 15 minutes, who wouldn't want to do that, right? Compared to running on a treadmill at that 4 speed or something like that for 45 minutes. The science is out there, guys, so definitely trust me when I say this is part of that. So that's number 3. Don't neglect the exercise when you come to this part of this 80-20, okay? You're inspiration. Love you guys. Mwah. You guys are inspiration to me too. Love HIIT exercises. Yes, ma'am. I love them too. They really help me and a lot of my patients, quite frankly. Not only do they maintain their performance goals and their weight goals, they actually are able to build muscle, believe it or not, build muscle and lose weight. A lot of my patients who felt like they couldn't quite cut that that weight loss plateau that they were falling into, when they introduced HIIT routines to their exercise program, they were able to overcome that plateau that sometimes we encounter, be it after a baby or with my men who just kind of, they were used, actually, funny enough, I was talking to my husband about this. And he is really, really into working out pretty much daily, actually. His schedule permits, which is great. But introducing HIIT to that routine compared to him kind of doing the same routine over and over, he noticed also his body changing in the way that he wanted it to change, in the positive way, with building more muscle and losing more fat. So that's awesome, right? So that's number three, okay? And now we're getting to our number four. We know number four. Yes, we are number four. Yes, okay. Our number four tip is of that 80%, okay? You want 80% of that 80% to be the veggies and the fruit, okay? So that's how you can approach that during the week. And then of that 80%, 20% of that 80 should be your lean protein and your whole grains, okay? So short way of putting this tip down, number four, is your 80% of the 80 should be, so of your 80%, your 80 should be veggie fruit, 20 should be lean protein and whole grains. That's your fourth tip, okay? I really want you to get something more tangible. So as you're looking at your plate, number one, it should be super colorful. Try not to make it look, definitely not all beige or all white or all cream. You know, stay away from that, but as colorful as possible, because how those vegetables and those colors work together in the body once they're metabolized is going to help you optimize your performance. Which, I mean, when I say performance, I'm not saying just because you're athlete, I'm saying performance of your body as a human being. I don't care if you're a teacher, I don't care if you work at a desk, you absolutely need this, and that's the way food is supposed to work together, which is why you always hear me talk about food is medicine, okay? As is exercise. They're all working together, okay? So that's it. Tip number four of the 80%, least percent should be veggies and fruit, 20% should be lean protein and grains. MVP, yes, MVP behavior. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all applaud the MVPs on this thing, getting our tips in for the other MVPs that will be watching this later. Hi, Jamila Kirk. Thank you so much. Mwah. Thank you for watching us. Please share. Sharing is caring, and invite somebody to come watch this broadcast with us, or they might be able to watch it later. So now I'm going to go to the comment section to see if you guys have any, you need to go shopping. You need to go shopping. Oh, for your fruits and vegetables and lean protein. Yeah, definitely ask me any questions, guys. So now I'm in here to see if there's any questions. I'm going to the comment section now. Let me know if you have any questions before we sign off. But I've enjoyed you guys. I've missed you guys. I really, really missed you. Hi, Dr. Jared. Mwah. Thank you for joining us. Dr. Jared is so dope, y'all. If y'all haven't, if you don't know Dr. Jared Patton, please go to his page. Dr. Jared Patton is an awesome physician. He's a pediatrician, but he's a jack of all trades, quite frankly. He's so inspirational. I just had to give you a shout out. I appreciate you coming to the broadcast. He helps other high-performing physicians as well, or just high-performing individuals in general who may need a restart to their career for various reasons. So they'll visit his Facebook page, Dr. Jared. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Najla. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the broadcast. Welcome to Rebound Your Health TV. Awesome. We appreciate that. Welcome. You guys let me know if you have any questions. There's a slight delay, I'm sure, with the live feed, so I'm gonna probably wait maybe 2 to 3 minutes to see if some questions come in. Otherwise, we're gonna kind of wrap it up. And but also, you can definitely find me as usual on www.facebook.com/Dr. Zarina. You can inbox us if you have any questions, or there's topics that you would like me to cover that you haven't heard yet, or just like my take on because you heard somebody else's opinion about it. I'm definitely open to that as well. And don't forget, you can also schedule a free, yes, I said free, doesn't happen often, but I really want to see y'all win. That's really why I'm here, even on this broadcast, right? So I really want that to happen. So you guys click the link above in the caption that says, schedule your free strategy session today. Click that link and it'll allow you to schedule your free session, okay? And that session is going to help us together get you to that MVP status. If you're already MVP, we could always be better, right? So that's really the goal. It's just about improving our overall selves. And from my perspective, it's about pain freedom. But when people hear about pain, they think about a free what? Somebody said free what? Oh, yes, it's a free strategy session. That strategy session is the link above in the caption that you can click and schedule your free strategy session if you need further, maybe you feel like you're almost there, right? But you need a little bit more, or you need a little bit more detail. You feel like, you know, if I just had, or I'm not sure what questions I don't know. I mean, questions to ask, or I don't even know what I don't know. A lot of those are my athletes, because they feel like they know it, but they know that they really would like to perform a little higher. Or maybe you're not an athlete, and maybe you're 55, 60 years old, and you have, you know, arthritic pain, and you're on a bunch of meds that is supposed to be treating it, or you have shoulder issues, but you're like, okay, it has to be something else. Am I missing something? A lot of times that comes in the form of not in the pill form. I do prescribe pills, but I do know, as an expert in this field of integrative pain management, is that at the end of the day, you absolutely have to treat from the inside out and the outside in. If you're doing one or the other but not the other, then you're going to fail. That's actually true. So we have to have an MVP mindset. And MVPs, when we take that on, we identify the fact that we don't always know it all, and there's always room for improvement. MVPs never quit. If you think about the best MVPs, I love that basketball, so I think about LeBron James or Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan. They were the first ones in, but they never stopped grinding. They never stopped learning. They never stopped trying to be the best. And really what we're all here to do is do the same thing for ourselves and for our family. And we can't give what we don't have. You can't, what they say, can't take blood from a turnip. You can't do that. You know, so we have to make sure that we're fueling ourselves optimally so that we can be our optimal selves. Does that make sense? Great question, though. I'm late. No problem, Dr. Ashara. You can definitely watch the replay. Wasn't really a long video, probably like 20 minutes in. And if there's not many more questions, like I said, guys, you definitely can find me on Facebook. I'm also on all social media, but follow me on Facebook. Don't forget to like us so that you can get alerts about when I'll be coming on next or any topics. And also you can inbox us at Dr. Zarina, www.facebook.com/Dr. Zarina. So if you would like to inbox us about, you know, have questions, if you'd like to hear more topics or different types of topics, we're open. I want to talk about what's important to you. I want to talk about, and maybe we can even bring guests in at some time, because maybe it's not my expertise, but I have somebody who has the same mindset or the same MVP, all right, MVP mindset, that they can bring that information to you. So definitely don't, you know, hesitate to contact us if you like some more topics. It says no appointments available this month. In January? Okay, I'll fix that. Thank you so much for letting me know that. It should be some beginning of January, right, y'all? But I would actually say in schedule, and then our system actually can override that. So if you still would like a free strategy session this month, for sure, go ahead and try to schedule that, because we can definitely override that for you, okay? Any other questions? Thanks for letting us know, just in case that was anything else anybody else ran into. And anything else, click where. Somebody said, okay, I incorporated. What's the question? Thanks for the shout. Oh, no problem, Dr. Jarrett. Hi, Elaine. Hi, Dr. Melva. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us. I think I missed a question. I'm just here trying to scroll to make sure I don't miss you guys' question. You're welcome. You're an inspiration. Oh, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. So lovely. I love you guys. As soon as I incorporated a HIIT routine, my body immediately started changing. I would never go back to just a regular exercise. Yes, I love that. Thanks for the shout out, Dr. Zarina. You're absolutely welcome, Dr. Jarrett. No, thank you for joining us. You're pretty awesome yourself. Hi, Dr. Creed. Thank you for joining us. I have a lot of doctors here, guys. You guys definitely want to go check them out. Dr. Creed, she is the wife coach. I mean, for these busy professionals, I'm telling you guys, like, she's really, really awesome when it relates to women who are professional women, working wives. Go check out her page. It's an awesome page if you're a working wife, okay? That's really awesome. And Dr. Melva is here as well. Dr. Melva, she is so dope as well. Dr. Melva, go please check out her page, Dr. Melva on Facebook.com. She's helped a lot of people, not just women. She's helping men, women, and corporate as well, basically trying to take their lives back after cancer. So if you have any issues, you know somebody's had cancer, or you yourself are struggling with that, she is an invaluable resource. Please check out Dr. Melva's page. You guys are awesome. That's my time, guys. If you have no more questions, I'm going to check out here. I will go to the comment section just in case I didn't see them all. And I'm also going to make sure that link works for you guys. So give us go ahead and still click that link above again to schedule your free strategy session with me so that we can help you obtain your pain freedom goals, rebound your health in the way that is long term, okay? It doesn't matter your age. You don't have to be an athlete. You might be on a bunch of medications. You know somebody who is, who wants to get off their medications as it relates to be in pain medications, or even sometimes when it relates to their blood pressure. Don't realize that stress actually induces or induces and exacerbates your pain. And sometimes you have pain and ailments that you don't even realize that are related to emotional pain or related to your spiritual self, right? But the physical pain is the manifestation of that. And hence I am the integrative pain management physician. So that is my time. I am signing off. I'm Dr. Zarina, also known as Dr. Z, your sports medicine and integrative pain management physician, here to help you rebound your health and ultimately obtain pain freedom. You guys are going to hear me say that over and over again because you are MVPs. You absolutely have to know that. You absolutely have to know that. And I'm going to help you know that forever, okay? Forever, forever. Go ahead and click that link above, which is going to give you a free consultation strategy session with me, and we're going to get you started with that mindset, or at least continue it, okay? Guys, see you later. I miss you guys. I'll see you soon, and thank you for joining me. Mwah.